Around a week on now from the apparent defection to North Korea by US soldier Travis King, and any hopes that he might be able to safely leave the North, if he even wants to, could rest on an old-fashioned pink-coloured telephone. This vintage phone is a legacy of the hotline set up in the 1970s so that the United Nations Command and North Korea could defuse tensions over any inter-Korean border incidents. And it's likely the UNC's pink phone is the channel that's being used so far for the contact it's made with the North Korean military. In an interview with Britain's Sunday Times, the UNC's deputy commander, Lieutenant General Andrew Harrison, admitted they don't know the location of Private King, but they are in communication with North Korea via their border link that remains open and alive. It's not clear, though, what kind of communication is coming from the north side. Harrison wouldn't go into detail, insisting the primary concern is King's welfare. Last week, the US State Department suggested efforts to reach out to the North Korean military had not been answered. But the UNC is a US-led military force, and we know that the pink phone in question has remained busy, even during a prolonged dialogue stalemate between North Korea and the US. For instance, the UNC confirmed in January that during the course of 2022, the pink phone had been used for passing 98 messages and twice daily line checks for meaningful information exchange. Even so, the situation may be complicated by 23-year-old King's own motivations. Recent US reports claim that he went missing last September in South Korea, refusing to come back to his unit close to the inter-Korean border, and also saying he didn't want to return to the US. American military documents reportedly show how King was arrested on September 25th, 3 weeks after deserting his unit for allegedly assaulting a Korean national. This was before a further incident in October, when he damaged a police car that had been responding to a separate report of assault. He ended up being detained in a South Korean prison for foreigners before being released on July 10th and being set for a flight back to the US on the 17th, where he was apparently going to face more disciplinary action. But should American military officials have accompanied him, knowing his history and unwillingness to go back to the US? While US military defectors to North Korea have been rare, the cases that do exist in history suggest the need for extra caution around individuals facing the threat of disciplinary action. And King also took advantage of a remarkable loophole, being able to not only leave Incheon International Airport on the 17th, but also join a tour of the Inter-Korean Borders Joint Security Area on the 18th, where he took his chance to dash over to North Korea. He must have applied to join the tour in advance, yet no connection was made. With all that said, he may have quickly found that North Korea is not for him. It's thought that King will have been undergoing intense interrogations by North Korea, which is generally very wary of outsiders, and even more so after prolonged pandemic restrictions. Charles Jenkins, the US military deserter who was held in North Korea for nearly 40 years from 1965, was able to escape via Japan in 2004. He later admitted to his past ignorance, saying the country where he'd sought temporary refuge was literally a giant, demented prison. Once someone goes there, they almost never get out. Let's hope that's not the case for Travis King. Feel free to share your comments, and as ever, please like and subscribe if you enjoy our videos and want more content like this.